Welcome back at 7:14. Roughly 6 million people die from tobacco-related illnesses each year in the U.S. The World Health Organization dedicates today to spreading awareness about the risks of tobacco use and how to stop using it. Joining us this morning is Joelle Mouriz, the lung screening and smoking cessation coordinator with Touro. She has some resources and information on the dangers of smoking and, of course, resources with how to quit. Joelle, good morning, and thank you for being with us.
Good morning. Thank you.
So, Joelle, I know we talk about this all the time, and people have likely heard this their entire lives, but let's talk about the risks of smoking and using tobacco products when it comes to your health.
So it can basically affect all aspects of your health. We all know that it causes cancer, but it causes all types of cancer, not just lung cancer. You're looking at oral cancers, bladder cancer. It increases your risk of stroke, of heart disease, any respiratory disease, COPD. For pregnant women who smoke, it drastically increases your risk of preterm labor, stillbirth, low birth weight babies, and your infant's risk of SIDS. Can affect type 2 diabetes, everything basically.
But Joelle, if people decide to quit, I know that's a hard process. We'll talk about that just in a second here, but will you see changes to your health? And if you do, how soon can you see those changes?
You literally start to see health improvement within 12 hours of smoking a cigarette. So just by starting to cut back, you're just improving everything. The coughing starts to subside. Your breathing gets a little bit easier as you're doing activities. In about a month to 2 months, you're decreasing your risk of heart disease. So, like I said, just by cutting back and slowing down a little bit, you're going to improve your health.
Any tips to start the process of quitting? You mentioned kind of cutting back. That's, I'm assuming, a good starting point. But what about just quitting outright?
You can attempt cold turkey, as we call it, but it is hard. I'm not going to tell anybody that quitting is easy. I think the best way to start is to basically choose a date and start tracking how many cigarettes you smoke. Most people will say, I smoke a pack a day, I smoke 2 packs a day. But if you write down every day how many cigarettes you're smoking, you really have a good launching point to make small daily goals and weekly goals to cut back from 20 cigarettes to 15 to 10 to 5, and just little by little start every day cutting back.
And all the while, you said you'll start to notice improvements in your health, which is awesome news. Really quickly here, I know there are a lot of changes in the last few years when it comes to lung cancer screening, mainly screening, but also treatment. Can you share some of that information with people this morning?
So screening is very important. With lung cancer screening, we tend to find lung cancers very early when they're curable. And curable meaning surgery, like a lung resection. They just take that cancer out and you're good. So the guidelines for lung cancer screening are people ages 50 to 80. You need a 20-pack year smoking history and also be a current smoker or have quit smoking in the last 15 years. So there's your criteria.
And I know that information, people probably caught bits and pieces of that, but where can people go for more information on lung cancer screening eligibility or requirements, if you will, and most importantly, information on how to quit smoking? I know people really need that assistance.
So we do offer a smoking cessation program here at Touro. We have several options to kind of, tailor it to your lifestyle, and you can get all of that information at touro.com and just search lung cancer screening and smoking cessation.
Well, Joelle, we appreciate your time this morning. Thank you so much.
Thank you.